This is Greg Noyes of Pacific West Home Inspections. The day is Thursday, February 27th, and I'm doing a house in Sunland on Sunland Place. The roofer specialist is here today, and he done the inspection. I just want to do a little overview here. And he talked about the exposed nails. We don't have exposed nails when a roof is properly done. So we'll come up here. It's a composition shingle roof. It's older than 20 years, and typically that's all they'll go. And the valleys, they've taken a weave. We call it the Hollywood weave. So water will get down inside of it if there's debris. And on the ridge caps, you can see damaged areas here, and then the wear of the shingles over here. So the fiberglass mat's exposed. And as we go up, the vent for the dryer, for the water heater is supposed to be 8 feet from the side of the house, or you can extend it up a couple more feet, and so you don't have a drafting problem with it. And then on this side here, they have the vent for the furnace, and it's too low. It's right near the ridge, so wind coming over the ridge will roll over it and push down the exhaust coming up. So you can see again, the way they flashed it here. We typically like to see a metal flashing in the valleys. So what you have going here. There are some holes in the roof where the old service was, and you got a couple satellite dishes here. And see if I can come down safely. And then where the roof meets the wall of the house, it wasn't flashed properly. And some of the areas that's missing we call kick-out flashings. I'm going to slowly come over here, and you'll see holes and nail holes and holes in the roof where the old service was. So now the new service looks like it's a temporary connection, and there's no gutters here. And if you look carefully at the very bottom, the fascia board's hanging over the roof line. There's no strip on it. So when you get you want to look at the roofing report, specials report, and it'll be done by others, and he'll have a lot of recommendations. Basically, the roof in areas needs to come off and start over again. So the roof is, we call it toast. There's zero serviceable life left of it, and that's what you have. Again, this is Greg Noyes. So this is the same house in Sunland, and now we're doing electrical. When I got here today, I noticed a newer panel here, and the breakers, a lot of them, there's 3 of them were tripped, so 20. And the labeling here is not labeled correctly. It's not distinguishable. And there's quite a few of these 30s without breaker ties. So this one here is a dryer, and the one over here they say it's spare, but there's wires coming off of it. And these here go to a bathroom vent, or bathroom part of the house. And so this should be 20s, because 30s too much power. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30s, and you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20. So there's something going on here. You want to get an electrician to go through it all and find out where the short is, where they're tripping. And then there's open junction boxes, ungrounded outlets, no power in the rear bedroom, and missing GFIs in areas. So that takes care of the electrical. And in the kitchen here we find the water heater and the vent pipe going up through the roof is a single wall, and you're going to use this in this cavity here. Once it goes through a ceiling or wall, it has to be a type B dual wall vent pipe. Other things we want to see here are there's rigid supply pipes. We like to see flexible ones. You can see the corrosion going on in the cold water side. There's a leak. I didn't see that earlier. A leak in your valve here. Coming down, the top strap should be 8 inches down below the top of the tank, and you can see it's a 2005 tank, 40 gallons. And typically these tanks will last 10 years, so you're in number 9th year, so it's ready to go. The safety valve here is called a temperature pressure relief valve, and steam comes out of here, so that there should be a drain line come down. And so you got that. The blocking, we'd like to see the water heater blocked against the house, but they put the blocking on the wrong side. They have on the side that's not strapped, so that's not correct. There should be what we call a sediment trap. It's another piece of pipe that comes down here that picks up any dirt in the gas line. And underneath the water heater, we like to see a drip pan to pick up any water that, when these things go, they leak. So you don't want that water leaking on wood or where it could cause a mold situation. So a couple other things in the kitchen here. There's a cracked. You have the cord went through the wall, and missing dishwasher, and a crack in the floor here, and it goes all the way through under the concrete slab there. You can see that there. And again, this is Greg Noyes of Pacific West Home Inspections. Oh, the counter has been painted